Alright guys, without further ado, let's go. I need to cut this chain with something. Well, there's gotta be something in this garden. Obviously I have to go outside, but I really hope that when I go outside, it doesn't just like, it just automatically, the sun just goes down, the night comes out like, I'm like, oh my, you had to do this to me. I was happy. I was in my safe little spot. For once, I did not need my rubber ducky, and you took it away from me. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Oh my god. Shout out to the developers of Rise of Insanity. Oh my gosh. Graphics team. Everybody that contributed to it on this game. Shout out. Found it. I have to be honest with you guys, for once, I am not afraid. I feel like it's just like, when it's daytime, there is no darkness, man, there's only light. Marvelous. I just feel so warm and happy inside. Obviously that's probably the blood flowing through my body, but this is where it's at, man. I'm not even here. Like, I'm not even outside. I'm inside, in my bed, playing this game. And I feel so warm and so happy. Tell me a video game does not bring you happiness. Tell me a game does not warm the soul. I tell you what, video games can make you mad, they can make you sad, they can make you cry, they can make you happy. Video games will take you on an emotional journey, but let me tell you something. When you're happy, this is it, man. I feel like I'm here just walking and like, it's beautiful. Oh my gosh. I tell you, when you need a break from the world, when the world is just going through so much chaos, I needed this, man. I did not realize it until I played this game, but I needed this. Oh, the air. My god, I feel like I'm here. And with the PlayStation 5 haptic feedback, only thing now we need is like a built-in smell in the controller. That's it. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. This is beautiful. Oh, see our fish! Oh! Yeah, I'm over here playing this game and I should still do something here. This the end? Is this where he's gonna sail away? Swing. I can't get on the swing. Picnic. The strange sessions with Teddy have allowed to obtain the outcomes that my husband so strongly desired. Is a toxic father-son relationship worth it? Teddy is no longer as happy as he had been before. He had become very afraid of the darkness. On the one hand, this is normal at his age. I truly don't know. I can only rely on Eddie, but he seems strange recently. So that's 11, 13, 2 days later. I've been trying to improve my marriage, but the complete lack of Steven's interest is just killing me. He is constantly talking about his new treatment method. I feel imprisoned in this relationship. I cannot see any future for it. I know it is a bit reckless, but I'm beginning to feel freer with Eddie. I enjoy the interest only he is giving me. I think the wife is developing an interest with Eddie. And obviously Steven might have found out. But Eddie's still alive, right? I don't remember seeing reports about Eddie. Oh man. I hear a noise. It sounds like static. Like it's glitched. But I don't know. Oh. It's like a staticky noise. Oh. Oh, this is nice. Oh, it's beautiful. Guys, take this in with me. Take this in. Oh my god. When I'm an old man, put me on a boat and ship me out. This is it. Tranquil. Peaceful. This is it. I think we're nearing the end, guys. I'm feeling it. But I mean, if I still got some hours left, then I might be wrong, but it's all coming together.
Therapy increasing the intelligence among children. Intelligence among children.
Intelligence among children. Intelligence among children. I love that, man. You know how like you know how people do voices and then like they'll repeat it like I was studying intelligence among children, intelligence among children. Like I love that. I don't know, that sounds fun. Like I like when they throw in the tendencies. Trigger event.
Just for a while to fulfill my dreams.
During the romance, they often met in the garden. I see, like the normal spot. So she's been going on these trips with Edward. I wonder if the son knows. I think that might be problematic. Definitely brings a psychological aspect into it. I had to do it. Seeing the wife, the mother with another man is not good for the children.
The subject handled the experiment very well.
What is this? Fortune teller. I mean, granted, because here's the thing. One of the things is that if you increase a child's intelligence at a younger age, I think that's a good thing at the same time, because he's smart, he's intellectual, he's gonna be maybe discovering new ideas or with scientific value. But at the same time, when you're incredibly intelligent, it's also a little bit challenging, because your social starts to be like your social life can, I know it changes, you know, I don't know. It's up to me. I mean, how are you guys watching?
I hereby open the trial against Edward about Susan Dowell. I hereby open the trial against Edward.
Edward. So wait, am I the gardener? And he's opening trial against Edward. Can't remember who's the wife or not. Edward Dowell. Susan, no, okay, no, so I'm the husband. I'm thinking. Oh man, names are confusing me. But if you're out there in the comments, and you were like the smartest kid in school, like how was your social life? I mean, like I don't know. Don't, if it's prying or if it's too much, you don't have to answer. I wonder though, you know, like, or if you were raised up, and you had to stay in the bookwork, you had to do this or you had to do that. I'm in prison. Oh gosh. There's the phone. Can't get to it though. At least not yet. It's dark back there. Interrogation protocol. In the case of murder, Susan Dowell and Theodore Dowell, suspect Edward Blank. The interrogation is conducted by Chief Inspector Samuel Wilson. After many attempts to make contact with the suspect, we still don't have any information. The accused is constantly smiling and indistinctly repeating a sentence that reads, "The nightmares have stopped." His gaze is absent. He does not maintain eye contact with the interrogator. He probably does not have anything, not make anything of the position that he is in. Without the presence of a forensic psychologist, we are not able to obtain more information. It is assumed that the case will be closed with an insanity plea. Oh no. This dude went to a doctor looking for help.
Good. So maybe you would tell us about your authorial therapy. What do you think, Mr. Dow? Can you hear me? It's better now, isn't it? So, can we continue? Great. Did you know that Susan Dow was pregnant?
She was pregnant? So with the guy Steven or with Edward? Oh. Well, then Chief, thanks to Chief Psychologist Miss Vanessa Green. Thanks to Miss Vanessa, we have managed to come into contact with the suspect. It has been established that he is single. He worked in the garden for the Dowell family. That was it. Okay, so Steven, I think Steven was the husband, and so she was cheating. Oh well, so duh, it says that. Sorry, I stopped. He said that for the last months he had been taking part in the therapy that was to cure him from his split personality disorder. He admitted that he had killed his wife and child, but as he emphasized, he had done it in his dream, because Dr. Dowell told him to do so. It had been part of his therapy. We have finally figured it out. It is necessary to speak with Dr. Dowell. Okay, so Edward's working for the Dowell family. And so the husband is a psychologist because he's having a bad dream. So he goes to the husband like, "Hey, I need that. What if he really did kill the family, but the only reason he killed the family was because the husband kind of coerced him into doing it, not forced him, but kind of like coerced him and was like, hey, maybe you have this family in your dream you need to kill." I don't know. This is weird, man. It's some strange stuff. John, I know that tomorrow was Bowman's shift, so I've hidden the key for the door switches in a safe place. Don't tell me anything. I was driving wild for nuts. Oh my god. Safe place. That map looks fake. Oh, that map looks phony. I don't know. This doesn't seem like. You see how it's lit up? Shouldn't it be kind of grimy? I feel like there's something behind this map. I don't know. It's not it. $15 per year. Oh, some posters. What is that? It smelled like flypaper. Chloroform. What? Cough, cough, cry, vomit. Quiet. Wash your eyes. More. What is this? What? Okay, so it's gotta be in here. They obviously put the key in here. I was driving nuts for a while. I see what you're doing there. What does that look like to you guys? I see a head with like horns. And I see like his eyes and his nose. Like, okay, so like at the top, at my top where it curves, like where it curves at, and like it looks like there's like horns on the sides, and then like if you look, those like the dark spots are like eyes, and there's like a nose in the middle. You see like a face. I don't know. Oh, I'm glad it's daytime. Have you been hearing that honking outside? That's like in the game, and like in all honesty, that much traffic, that sounds like it's daytime. So knowing it's daytime in the game outside, it's actually quite comforting. The whisk smells like geraniums. What are these posters? Nasal irritation, skin burns, gas mask, protective clothing, dark green oily liquid. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I would actually buy one of these posters and hang it up in my wall just for the gag effect of it all. People, like, obviously they'd be like, "Why would you want that in your room?" It's just fun. Crap, I don't know. Alright. I can't get to that picture on the wall. I wish you could slide chairs up in games. You know, like, you can't do that, so don't. In the case of the murder, Susan Theodore witness Stephen Dowell. Okay, Stephen. The interrogation is covered by Chief Samuel Wilson. The suspect is shocked. There is no rational contact with him. It is understandable in his position. He has the same thing new. After the murder, there were many different comments from the psychology world and the press. The witness has only mentioned that his therapy for curing mental split disorder has been very ineffective. He hasn't commented on that. Yo, he was trying to cure Edward's split personality, and it was ineffective. It's all coming together. If you watch the videos, if you haven't seen my videos yet, check. Or if you haven't watched all of them and you're just jumping in, go back to the first one, come back here, and it's all coming together. I see it, clear as day. Coffee. Coffee sounds good. Like, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Okay. Crap. That's a little challenging. Okay, turn it right. Don't turn it back. Okay, so dun 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 dun. What? Okay, hold on. Okay, so dun 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 dun. Okay, so 3. The last number was dun 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 7. Okay, so I've got a 3 and a 7. The first number is 3, the last number is 7. Oh, okay, so why did you have to do on the radio? The audio is not the best. Alright, okay, Okay, so I'm thinking 327. That's number 7 for sure. So I'm thinking 317 or 217. I don't know. Crap. Okay. 3, 1. Okay. 3, 2, 7. Hey! Got the key. I knew it. Alright. I know, like, the last number was 7. Whew. Figured it out. Man on a mission! Yeah, yeah. The man on a mission. Alright. Yes! Whew! I'm good. Yeah, not boasting. I don't want to boast. I could go for a piece of toast.
Give me some creeps, Doctor. I won't manage alone.
Listen, Bowman, give me some creeps, Doctor. It's like we're here in court. Oh gosh. I think we're fair. I think we figured it out. Oh wait, is there a rubber ducky out here? Ah, I almost passed it. The tragic events from my friend's past had a very bad influence on his mental health condition, says Abraham Maslow, friend of the accused suspect of mutilating Dr. Stephen Dowling, which in turn has led him to murder his family. I deny the rumor saying that Stephen pretended to have a mental incompetence. I have examined him. He is also examined by other psychologists and psychiatrists who were strange to him. Abraham, so he's a friend. So I wonder, am I Edward and Stephen? No, it can't be. Can't be.
I hereby open the trial against Edward Drew about Susan Dowell and Theodore Dowell's murder. Do the prosecutor and counsel wish to say anything before the trial is started?
I would like to enclose the report about my client's insanity to the evidence, as well as recordings made by Dr. Dowell during the therapy.
Mr. Edward, could you tell us about the relation that was between you and Mrs. Susan Dow, Dr. Stephen Dow's wife, that tried to cure you? I would like to enclose documents from Susan Dow's autopsy to the evidence. Basing on these, Your Honor, as well as the jury can get to know that the victim was pregnant with the defendant.
In the case of the murder of Susan Dowell and Theodore Dowell, suspect Stephen Dowell, by Chief Wilson, former psychologist Mr. Richard Jackson. After the appearance of new evidence, which is Susan Dowell's autopsy protocol, we have come to know that she was in the first month of pregnancy. Furthermore, the father of the child is suspect Edward. We have established that Stephen had a motive and the skills to manipulate Edward. During the interrogation, the suspect showed lack of contact with his interlocutors. I'm sorry. He experienced aberrant states from hysteria attacks to complete apathy. During interrogation, the accompanying psychologist came up with a thesis about Mr. Dowell's insanity, which might have been caused many traumatic experiences in a short period of time. Tell me your guys' thoughts. Like, what are you guys thinking? You know, I want to know. Like, there's some wheels got to be turning now. If you've been with me for this long, you gotta know. But we shall see. It's all coming together. Can't go out. Alright, I'm missing something. You guys don't make it easy for me, do you?
I open the trial against Stephen Dowell about malpractice against Edward, who caused Susan and Theodore Dowell's death. Did the prosecutor and counsel wish to say anything before the trial has started?
My client, as a doctor, always takes care about patients' welfare. In the enclosed evidence, Your Honor may read about many difficult cases that have been cured by the defendant. He was trying to cure his protege at any cost to ease the pain.
I would like to enclose to the evidence the description of one therapy conducted by the defendant, which, as we can read, also finished with a failure. The girl, with similar illness like Edward, who under the influence of the therapy made suicide.
And did the defendant realize that his wife was pregnant, not with him, but with Edward?
Almost back open. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is good. This is good. This is good. Like when it starts coming together, or when you start figuring out. Steven. But he called me Steven. Steven, can I see you in the office? I'm Steven. Or would it Steven say that? Can I see you in my office? I didn't get to see the text. I don't think this is his office. Mother and 7-year-old son murdered. 30 stab wounds 2 days after the child was strangled during sleep. Oh my god. The father of the family is the one responsible for the commission of all these horrible acts.
How are you feeling today? Everything's okay? I think it's time to show you something. Let's go to the next room. Have a seat and make yourself comfortable.
Show me something. Like, Doctor, what do you need to show me? Oh boy. Oh god.
Our relationship started to pass away suddenly. Stephen treated me like a lodger, unwanted person, with whom he lived because it was kind of interest. And I started to live on memories and projections that were so beautiful in my head, so perfect. Stephen was in them like years before, like when we moved into our new house and we planned to make a big garden, only for us. These memories made me stronger, helped me to survive, and wait for tomorrow with hope. First time, I thought that maybe I'm only dreaming, or the projections about him became ridiculously strong. He came to me like before, smiling, happy, with sparkles in his eyes. Similar situations repeated in the next weeks, and I, instead of looking for their source, was waiting till my loving Stephen came back, just for a while, to feel like before, like years ago. At the beginning of our relationship, Stephen often told me about interesting things from the psychology ward. During his studies, he met with the case of a patient with multiple personalities. I remember well this case because it seemed to be very exciting. So many different personalities in one body that differ in IQ, beliefs, talents, and even visual acuity. I hid my husband's illness to meet with Eddie, his second personality. To feel happy, just for a while, to fulfill my dreams. During our romance, we often met in the garden. Today, I again talked with Eddie. He is in very bad condition. Stephen's therapy started to even scare him, he says. He must make terrible things to be cured and finally take a breath. As a last resort, I will send this recording to Abraham.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm Steven. And I'm Edward? She was hiding the husband's illness. Oh my gosh. Oof. You almost got me. Rubber ducky! Yay! I'm always so happy when I see you. But oh my god, man, so I'm Steven and I'm Edward. She wasn't cheating! Well... Depends on, I guess that depends on how you look at it. Same guy, different name. I don't know, man. Okay. I'm glad you're having fun there. Yeah. It's all coming together. So... What? Graves. I can see a jump scare. Oh, come on, man. I was also light. Those crows look so beautiful. Maybe they're doves? Here goes.
He won't let me out. I won't get out. It doesn't feel like home anymore. But I will stay free in those walls.
Hey! Red Limb Studio! Bravo! Bravo! I enjoyed that. From lead developer, level art and design, gameplay programmer, marketing graphics, additional graphics, music was good. Bravo, you guys! Hey, just a shout out. Shout out to the PR and marketing. Shout out to localization, logo, all of you guys.
You spread the gloom
Good job.
all around.
Good job. Oh my gosh.
I can see you
Bravo. I don't know if this would be copyright. I'm gonna talk over it. Well, I'm not really monetizing anything. I just spewing my all, but I like the ending. Thank you for playing. Hey, thank you for making this game. All right, thank you. Shout out, Red Limb Studio. Shout out. So at the end, when Edward fell, Stephen fell, I wonder if he committed suicide. I wonder, you know, after everything, I don't know if his personality split or it leaves questions, but this has been Rise of Insanity. Thank you guys for joining me on this journey. Just thank you for staying and thank you for watching, and much love and much support to you guys. It's been great. It's been a while. I just can't express. We finished my first game. I just want to say thank you. All right. I hope you guys will be back. If you have any more games you want to share with me, jump on board. But this has been Rise of Insanity. Thank you. And from the bottom and the top of my heart, thank you. Hope you guys have a good day, a good week, and a good weekend. And if you're waking up or heading to bed, you know, good morning and good night. Till next time.